Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't been on for a while. If I played the video I did before this one, then I probably explained why, because I was not really at home, I couldn't record. But this is another story time. Okay, so mind you, okay, I'm Nigerian. Okay, I do not believe in ghosts. I don't think when you die your spirit walks around the earth or whatever. I don't believe in that. No, I don't believe in like you die but you like resurrect. I don't believe in that. I don't believe like regular humans can do that. But I do believe in witches. I believe in avalists. I believe in black magic. I believe in demons and spiritual stuff. I do believe in that because I'm a Christian and I'm Nigerian. Now, this story, guys, you need to like get popcorn and like just like relax because this story is, I think it's long, but I'm not sure. If I can remember the details, then it's probably going to be longer than this. But let's get into the story. Okay. So it was one night in the hostel. I was in just one. Still my first year. Still my first year in a hostel and everything. We were at the back of the hostel in the ironing room, and right behind the ironing room there's a banana tree. So we were ironing. I was with a bunch of people from the hostel. You know, we're all friends because we all live in the same place. I was in the ironing room, and we were all ironing clothes, you know, having fun. And then there was like light. The electricity was on at that point. So some seniors were like running and laughing and like and everything. So I just said the sentence. Now I'm not a demon, okay? I'm not a whatever, a medium for spiritual stuff, or no, I'm not. I'm just like a regular person. And I saw them and I just said I hope, I think I said I hope or I wish, or I just said won't it be funny if the light goes off, because electricity is not constant in Nigeria, #struggle. If the light goes off and a spirit comes up from the banana tree. Simple innocent words. I just realized how demonic that sounded. I'm not a demon, I promise. I literally promise. This has nothing, my makeup has nothing to do with my face. Okay. So I said that, and guys, not up to 5 minutes after, the lights went off. Again, I am not a devil. Let's just say. And a senior was just joking, clearly was just joking. I hope she was just joking, but she's like, oh, ghost. And we all ran out of the ironing room. There was no ghost. I did not see anything, but then again, I didn't look. But I'm not a demon. I just want to emphasize on that. I'm not a demon. Okay. So we got to the front of the hostel and it's kind of drizzling. It was drizzling on this day. And we got there and people were praying. So I was like, okay, what's happening? And then I just thought, okay, people prayed. So I prayed. I prayed and everything, and I went inside and there was a girl. Let's call her let's call her Evelyn. For some reason, I don't know why. But Evelyn, let's call her Evelyn. Evelyn was inside and Evelyn was saying she sees a woman wearing black, not a black woman, a woman wearing black, completely dressed in black, in front of her. And I was like, okay, like she wasn't telling me, but then, you know, she was around and I heard her. I'm like, it's not my business, that kind of thing. And I just went about my business, and she was going somewhere, and I didn't really pay attention to it. Now there was no electricity, and to get upstairs, I was downstairs in the hostel. To get upstairs, you have to go like through dark stairs. So it's like the whole not Nigerian thing, it's an actual thing where you just like quickly run through. So like whatever is there won't get you. It's stupid, but it's we all do it. So I got upstairs, and after a while they picked the smallest room, like the smallest. There are different rooms that have different bunks. Now the smallest room has two bunks in it, and it's quite small. That's why it only has two. So there's only a small amount of space in it. And they knelt down in the sofa and they were praying. So I just like heard it, and I left my room to go there. I just like knelt down and Okay, we were praying. I didn't know, and then she was like, then I didn't realize what we were praying about until she was like, oh, the woman is in front of her, the woman is stretching her hand, she wants to touch your face. And then like we were praying like praying, and then she was like, oh, she's on the staircase. And mind you, the smallest room is like, when you come up from the staircase, like this is like, okay, this is the staircase right here. The first staircase is just like 2 steps, and then you turn to your right, and that was where the room was. And she was like, this woman went completely dressed in black, was on the staircase, like at the end of the staircase, and like we're all like, you know, clearly started praying louder. And I wanted to, like, because I was at the tip of like the door, I was like, you know, move, like I had nothing to do with this, kind of move to the side. And because we were really loud, a senior came, and let's give the senior name because her story's gonna come up. Let's call her, no, we already have a Patricia, so let's call her Summer. I don't know why, but let's call her Summer. So Summer came, and Summer yelled like, shut the up. Summer yelled, and then, no, but she didn't yell specifically that, but she was like, shut up. And everyone like trembled because Summer is a very scary person. But we kept, like, they kept praying on the low, like just reducing your voice, but I just like stared at her because I was scared out of my mind. And then we just kept praying, and it got serious. It's like, it started as a small group, and it got serious, guys. Like, I don't know how everybody was like, most people just thought, oh, they were praying, let's just join them. And then she was like, she sees a black woman, and she sees, I don't know why I keep saying a black woman, a woman in black. She sees the woman in black. It's not the movie. The woman in black hadn't come out back then. Imagine if it did though. That would have been really spooky. She sees the woman wearing black, and like most people, like a lot of people were just coming in. Like everybody was getting scared. Like we're all coming into the room, and we're praying. And she was like, what do we call the girl again? The one who saw the black woman. I don't remember what we called her, but she was like, that girl, she was screaming, like she was like kind of like some exorcism, exorcism. That's not the word. Exorcism, like whatever. An exorcist. I cannot say the word. An exorcist. Exorcist. Whatever, like a deliverance was being made, and she was yelling, and more people were coming, they were going to, and at some point we're just praying. It got so hectic, guys. It was stuffy. It was the smallest room, and everybody was coming into it. No one had the bright idea, oh, let's move to the bigger room. Nope, because everyone was scared shitless. We were in that room, we were praying. And then she was like, oh, she sees another woman. This woman is wearing red now. She sees her, like, I remember I told you the dorm is like this dormitory A and dormitory B. Like, this is like line in between. She said she sees a woman wearing red, and she's standing in between them and doing this. Like, literally holding her hands up to both dormitory A and dormitory B. And she's standing right in front of the hostel, like within the compound right in front of her doing this. And she's like, go and, like, we should go and call everybody in the whole hostel. So who will volunteer to go out of dormitory A, past where she just said she sees the woman wearing red, to go into dormitory B to go call everybody and then come back? Obviously, I did not volunteer. I'm a coward. I was a coward. I'm like, right now I still wouldn't volunteer, but it will not happen now. And so people were like, I will go. Obviously, I just like, nope, I ain't part of, no, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't passing what you just said. You said a woman wearing red, right? Like doing, nah, I ain't about that life. I ain't about bravery life. I'm about that survival life. My black people instincts kicked in to go walk the other way. Stereotype. So, what happened? Yeah, she went to go call the rest of the people other dormitory, and they came, and then the prayer got heated. It got heated. People were praying. She was like, she sees the woman under the mango tree, which is right outside the window of dormitory C. Like, there was a mango tree right at the side of the hostel, which was like right below dormitory A is dormitory C, and dormitory C is like, looks, when you look out the window in dormitory C, you see the mango tree by the window. Yeah. So she says she sees a woman dancing, like the woman is dancing. I don't know why it's a woman, like why it's so stereotypically a woman that's a witch. Why can't there be like guys hunting the hostel? Why is that to be female? But it was female anyway. She sees the woman, and the woman is dancing under the mango tree, and she's like that she sees someone else. And I was like, oh God, no, you like, God, please don't let my name be in any of this. Like, she sees people that she sees them, they're dancing on the mango tree, and then she calls someone else's name. Let's say she called Trisha, and then she's like, Trisha, and then the prayer got wild. Like, oh, I can't see the rest of them. You have to call. People were crying, guys. People were crying. Like, Trisha, and then Trisha's like mentioning other names. Like, these are not their actual names, I have to say, because like, for Nigerians, we don't have Trisha and all this spicy. We have Adeolu, Comforts, Mayowa, Tomiwa. Those are kind of names we have. So she's like, Trisha, who's like, I don't see the rest of them. And then Trisha starts mentioning names. It's like, no, like, literally, you guys, like, my only prayer that night was, God, don't let my name be mentioned. Like, I couldn't pray well that back then, but I was just like, God, please, not my name. Don't let anyone call my name. No, I don't want to. I don't. I know I'm not going crazy, but please. Like, and then she mentioned her name, and my name wasn't mentioned. Like, so my prayer was answered. Thank you, God. She's calling other people who were crying for their moms. People were like, and the thing was going and going and going. Like it was, it was like our prayer. And at some point, they were like, if you're wearing red or black, take it off. Like, I love black. I don't know why I chose to say this story when I'm wearing black, but I love the color black. It's just a very, very slimming and beautiful color. Like, it goes with a lot of things, so it's very versatile. And my locker was full of black. Thankfully, on that day, I did not wear anything black or anything red, but people were wearing that. Like, people took it off. There were naked people in our room. Like, we see each other naked, yeah, but then when like, this situation was awkward because like everyone was like kind of like, there was not really much space, and everyone was like, okay, naked. There's a girl who was wearing a pink bra. She was wearing a pink bra. It was pink, but because it was like everyone was crying, it was dark. She thought it was red. She tried to get it off. It was hard. She literally tore it off. Like, tore it up. Like, no, I ain't about to get invested. I ain't about to get possessed because of her bra. Like, she literally tore it off. This is the shit I went through, guys. And people were like praying, and it got to a point where I think I called her Adriana from the last place, the girl who compared us. Is it Adriana? I think it's Adriana. If it's not, then we're calling her Adriana now because that's the name in my head. Or is it Patricia? It was Patricia. So Patricia from the senior who compared everyone from the first day of school, she came. She goes to one of those churches in Nigeria where you wear completely white, like a white beret. You have to wear like a white gown or white pants, like, and no shoes inside church. She goes from that church. I don't know. I think it's a Celestine church. I'm not sure. But she came in, and what's it called? She came in. I don't know. She was like, I don't want to do it. And then the girl who was Ariane. What's it now? The girl who started the whole thing said she saw the woman wearing black. The girl who what's it called? Who said that she saw the woman in black, she was calling her name. She was like, Patricia, Patricia. And Patricia was like, I don't want to, kind of like as if God wants to use you, and like, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. I was very confused about the whole thing, guys. And and then Patricia just like dropped on the floor, and she was like rolling, like literally just rolling. And mind you, she was wearing her Celestian thing, like the whole white, and she was like literally rolling on the floor, like back and forth and back and forth. Guys, I was scared. I was so scared. I did not want to die. I did not want to die. It was a very sad day, but I did not die because clearly I'm here. And so Patricia finally, like, I think, let go, and then she was like, we all came out of the room, and she was like, we should point to the mango tree and we should start praying that some people are tied up to the mango tree. They're literally tied up to the mango tree. And I was just like, literally, guys, my prayers came back like, God, my name, don't let it be mentioned. I don't want any association with these demons or whatever was hunting us. So we started praying, first on the mango tree, like literally pointing to the mango tree. We all came out of the room and like pointing to the mango tree, like praying, guys, praying that God, I don't even know what the prayer point was. I don't know what we were praying about. Like, I don't remember that, but I remember we were praying facing the mango tree about something. And at some point we came down, like we were yelling, guys, we were literally yelling. And at some point, Patricia was like, someone is looking at me, stop looking at me, like as if that person is like demonic or something, like stop looking at me. And I was looking at her at that point. I mean, we were all, in hindsight, we were like, most of us were looking at her. So I was literally scared. I like put my eyes above, and she was like, you kind of thing. Like I was like, who? Like she didn't touch me, guys. I told you I was not the demon. Well, that girl was not the demon. She like literally, so she like, stop looking at me. That's something. So I don't know what she said about the girl, but guys, the girl left the hostel. She did not come back again the next semester, or I think she left the weekend and she never came back again to the hostel. Sigh. That one lesson used to bother us, I guess. Well, she was, I don't know. Anyway, so the whole thing, I don't know how the whole thing ended, but it ended, and you best know no one slept alone. I think we were 3 people, like, in the bunk bed is pretty small. Imagine like a small, I don't even know the diameters of it, but a small bed and 3 people sleeping on that. That is how scary we were. No one slept alone that night. And the funny thing is, the next day was Sunday. So imagine the hostel mistress wakes us up the next day, and then she's like, oh, I heard you guys were praying so last night, so I didn't wake you up too early today. I did not want to disturb you guys' prayers. Like literally, you heard us praying, but you decided to stay. Like, you could have come. Like, an adult would have been useful in that situation, because everyone in the hostel is probably 17, I think 17 at max, unless like maybe you repeated a lot, then you're 18. But then if you're like 17, like max, to like 10-year-olds, it's like 10-year-old, like that's our age range. Like, an adult would have been very useful in that situation. In the whole thing that went down, an adult would have been very, very, very useful. So that was my first experience with, you know, this whole spiritual thing in a hostel. Yeah, guys, I suffered from the hostel. Like, it's not even part of this part was like kind of like, okay, it happened. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. There's going to be more to come. It's not the only witch thing that happened in the hostel. There's like other stories, but that was like the major and the first one. So I will see you guys later. Make sure you like, subscribe, and watch my last video. It's like